Come on in.
We're going to be on here together.
Oops, 6 feet.
I think we're okay because we've practically been living with each other.
I know.
But there's one person. Here, we can stand. You stand 6 feet behind me.
Okay.
Now, there. Now we're there.
There we go.
Who's there? Y'all got to tell us, hi, I'm here.
Hi.
And put it on the Facebook so we know who's coming up. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Lori, my comadre over here, she's going to be doing a store tour because my camera girl is not here today. She has a class at the same time, a Zoom class, actually Spanish, I think it is. And so she's got a class. So I'm behind the camera and Lori is doing the tour. So I won't be able to answer any Facebook posts right now, but we'll come back later and do it.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn the camera around. And here we are. There is Miss Lori. We're not letting anybody in. We had a great idea. We were going to put a mask on her and have her come in the door. And we were like, no, we're not doing that.
Because people are not allowed to come in the shop.
That's
We're
right.
very happy to bring it out to your car. But please do not come in our door. The door is locked, so you won't be able to get in.
Yeah.
But we thought, hi, it's Lori. Not your Facebook store. Welcome to our Facebook feed. Today is Monday, April 6th, 2020. So we decided that a lot of our viewers are from different states and a lot of them have never been into our shop before. So we thought it'd be fun to give them just a little taste of what it looks like when you come to Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. So we love it here. It's our happy place. And even though the sun is not shining, the sun shines inside of our shop every day.
Yes.
So
She's so
smiles
cute.
to brighten each other up, and just fabric makes us happy, and people are making masks for those who need it, and now a lot of us are going to need to start wearing them, and so we can make them for our family members. Remember though, and I know everybody says this, it's not like wearing the medical masks, so just keep that in mind. Still keep all those same rules and whatnot. So anyway, this is what you see when you walk in our front door. And we have our display here, and we love to change it up with the seasons, with different different activities that are going on, whatnot. But right now we are doing the Aurifil Color Builders Thread Club, and what's neat about it is it highlights different thread colors each month. March was green, so we still have our green display up, but we will be, now that it's April, we will be getting ready to move into our April display, and Verona Mauve is the new colors for April, so you will see our display switching up soon. It's a really neat club to see all the different colors. Aurifil comes in so many different colors. It's a fabulous thread to use if you don't use it already, but we love our Aurifil thread. So it's been our inspiration. That's why you'll see a lot of green right now on the table here. And we just find green thread, green scissors, green fabric. Anyway, so that's when you first walk in our door. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the right. And we like to keep our collections together. So when you come to our shop, you won't see just different color areas, you'll see collections. And so as you walk through our shop, you'll see how we have them divided into collections. And I'm not going to name every single collection, but you will see that, but that's how they're arranged. If you do see something, you know, I know that we can't comment right now on Facebook, but let us know. And if you want yardage, if you want fat quarters, we can't do the fat quarters on PayPal because it doesn't calculate it. But if you call the shop and say, I would love fat quarters in this color collection or in this collection by, you know, Shannon Brinkley. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a brain freeze. Anyway, so that way you can kind of get a lay of the land in that one. So anyway, so here you'll see, and I don't know where Tish is aiming, so if she's not aiming where I'm talking, we'll have to work with that.
I am, but you know what else I forgot to bring up here? The sign that says call our shop or...
We'll get there. I'll get it.
Okay.
We'll walk over that way.
Okay.
Okay. I will post our sign that says to call us.
Oh, Noelle is watching now.
Our phone number is 972-612-2641. Remember, don't call us between 2 and 3. You'll hear the phone ringing, but you won't hear us answer it. So anyway, so here we have the first couple lines that you'll see, and I will say the names. This is Reverie, really neat soft line that's right here, this collection here. It's by Free Spirit. The artist is Shell Rummel. They're the designer of the fabric. So some really just soft hues, makes beautiful, just calming, quiet quilt. It's totally different than what we carry. Usually we have bright, bold colors, but this is just such a beautiful line that you never know what we're gonna have in here. So it's just real fun. Here is Virginia Finley Wolf. This is her neutrals. If you've been watching us, we actually showed a fat quarter bundle using those. We didn't use all of them, but you can see. And then up behind here, we have one of our lines that came in February, but it's great for any time with the hearts. This is Quilting Treasures, All My Love, followed by some yardage of just red. We don't have a whole lot of yardage left, but we do have layer cakes and jelly rolls and charm packs and mini charms. And then following that are just some different Moda collections that came with the pinks and the whites and whatnot. And then, so anyway, so that's this collection here. Now I'm gonna have Tisha's pan to her left, and you will see our display of Villa Rosa patterns. These patterns are great. They're $2.29. The Sweet and Simple are they're $4. But Villa Rosa has great patterns. You want to quilt together quickly. You want a pre-cut size. All different ones. We've highlighted a number of these as we've done our different Facebook Lives so far. So Villa Rosa just has some really neat patterns. And if you go on our website and you go to patterns, there's actually a section called Villa Rosa, and if you click on Villa Rosa, it'll pull up all the different ones. So it's just a fun line of fabrics. Okay. So then she's gonna pan over here. We have our block locks. We have our rulers. We do have some Creative Grid rulers. If you like Krista Moser, she does some fabulous patterns with the diamond by the 60-degree diamond by Creative Grids. You'll also see mini mosaics, which is something that we also stock. So different rulers and whatnot. And so here's the mini mosaics, lots of different patterns, real fun. So we do have our patterns on spinners. I'm just gonna spin it. Oops, okay.
No, you're okay. I was gonna show the mini mosaic. Great project to do sitting at home with kids or just sitting at home and looking for something to do.
And I'm gonna add in, this ruler is a lifesaver. If you don't wanna cut all of them 3/8 inch square, you get the mini mosaic ruler and it makes a big difference. Mm-hmm. Very quick and easy to make those little tiny pieces.
Mm-hmm. And the pattern comes with everything you need to make it, except the ruler. It has the, except the ruler and the fabric, it has the photo, the picture in there, and then there's actually a layer of tulle. I don't know if you can see it. There's a layer of tulle over the mosaics, and it's in there too. And then the Steam-A-Seam 2, which is the adhesive. So you can kind of get an idea how big this is.
They're 11 by 14.
For my hand, it's not. Actually, put your hand up there because, yeah, see, there you go. So it's, you can see how big they are. And these are the different patterns. Hey, Ann. I see Cretia. I saw Ann. I saw Barbara Dearman. I saw Barbara King joining us. Here's more patterns that we have.
Patterns, Robin Ruth and her Mariner's Compass, the Fat Compass, the Skinny Compass, and then the Fun and Done, Quilt As You Go. A lot of people, their favorite one is the zip strip, but there are also a lot of different ones that can be done with the same technique, Quilt As You Go.
Yeah, and if you're not sure what that technique is, go to my YouTube channel, Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and look up Quilt As You Go, and there is a whole tutorial on how to use it. There's Mary Ann from North Richland Hills.
Yay! Okay, then we're back to the mini mosaics. Mm-hmm. The next area that you'll see is our bag area. Okay, so we have zippers. We have 14-inch zippers. We also have 22-inch zippers. The other one that's really nice is the handbag zippers by Annie. Mm-hmm. And we have the single slide for the handbags, but we also have the double slide. Single slide are 24-inch. The double slide are 30-inch. We do have maybe a couple of the 40-inch, but it's mostly the 30 that we have, and they're great. If you've never used her zippers, they're fabulous. And these are great too for different bags and whatnot, and there's such pretty colors, beautiful array of colors. So again, sunshine inside our store. We also have handbags. So we've got the zippy bag. It's was called the Zippy Crossbody, but now Sally Tomato, they call it the zippy bag. We have the classic carry-all by Andre Designs. We have the trifecta zip bag. So this one is unique in the fact that it has the stays. And so when you open it up, it actually has metal stays right here. And the pattern allows you to make 6 different sizes. And so you've got a variety of things. So if you look at the trifecta zip bag, the pattern has 6 different sizes. It's the Emmeline bags. And then the one at the bottom is one of our favorites, Brentwood bag by Pink Sand Beach Design. So actually these are all our favorites. So notice this one coordinates. I love it.
I didn't mean to do that when I made it.
So,
I must have been loving that fabric.
we do carry the purse strapping in different colors. This happens to be 2 yards, and it's 1 inch. So we have a variety of different colors. We have red, we have this royal, we have sand. And again, this is all on the website, so you can look it up and see the different colors. A lot of times it doesn't matter what color because you end up covering it with your fabric, depending on which pattern you're using. We also have very colorful magnets, which makes for a lot of fun when you're creating a bag. Do we have a sample? That uses a magnet. Just a variety of colors, and they're easy to attach. They're by Sassafras Lane, and they've just got all different colors, lots of fun. And on the flip side then, we have if you want gold or antique nickel, and then these are for the turn lock wallets. We have a pattern, yes, the pattern, I'll bring it over here. It's called the Necessary Clutch Wallet. We only have one of these, so if you like it, you might want to snag it up on the website, because that does use that.
Do we carry the heart-shaped magnets? No, Marianne, I haven't seen the heart-shaped magnets.
How fun. I haven't seen those.
No, I haven't seen those.
Okay, so now Tisha will show you. This is our bag wall. So we have hardware from Sally Tomato for the Zippy Crossbody, for the Magnolia Drawstring Bucket Bag, which I'm going to show her is this one. So we have the hardware for this one. I'm kind of scrolling, sorry.
Let me just move it. If I move too fast, it gets blurry.
Well, then they can't see it either. So this is the Magnolia Bucket Bag we have. Hardware for that. You can see as she was panning, I'm going to let her just pan. We have hardware for the classic carry-all in different, not colors, but different metal colors.
Yeah, finishes.
Finishes, thank you. Different patterns. Some fun things to make. If you've never made a sew together bag, this is fun. Great for English paper piecers.
Melinda Fulton is watching. Hi, Melinda.
Hi. Oh, the Bitsy box. If you've never made Bitsy boxes before, the Bitsy, oh my gosh, you can make it in vinyl, which we do have a little bit of vinyl left. You can make it in your favorite fabric. These are, look at how big these are. These aren't big at all.
They're little.
These are the Bitsy boxes. These are a lot of fun, and they go together quickly.
Andrea is watching.
Yay!
And Leanne Weiss says she loves our bag section.
Yay!
We have all kinds of fun stuff over here.
We have some Biani patterns.
Carisha, I don't have any bag kits, but I can put one together for you.
And then the Poppins bag. Oh, and I was going to say also, if Tisha will pan down here, if any of you have the purse clasp bag, we had started a Sunday gathering, and unfortunately those are not happening right now, but if you're enjoying using the clasps, we do have the curve. We have a couple of the other ones. You do get 2 with the book, but these are some additional ones if you want to make some real fun gifts.
There's Robbie, all the way from Paradise, Texas.
Yes. Okay, so that finishes out our bag section. This was the smartest thing. Tisha's like, we really need to have a bag section, because it was like, what are we out of? Now people can come here and they can go, oh my gosh, I need this, I need that. We can lay things out so you can kind of get an idea, a feel for what you want to do. We have Soft and Stable in stock right now. We do have some of the Bosal if you're doing a Poppins bag. Anyway, so that's all in this section. We do have some cork, which is really neat to put on accents on bags. You can see that we had done that on the Magnolia bucket bag. Some cork, and then, like I said, we have vinyl also. Okay. So now we're gonna just kind of mosey on to the left. Mosey, get my horse. we're gonna walk on over to the. Just kind of go towards, kind of follow through the path of the store. So here you'll see our hutch that we have been highlighting, our Tula Pink line, her newest line of homemade. We do have some of her, all the different ones in the different colorways, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Unfortunately though, we have sold out of almost all of her sewing machine fabric. We have a teeny tiny bit of, I believe this one is noon, yeah. We have a tiny bit of noon left. But minimal. I mean, it might not even show up online because it's maybe a yard of that. But we do have that. But we do have all of her blenders and the other pieces in the colorway that are, I mean, in her collection that are just stunning. Okay. A couple of her little unicorns are up there. We've got our fun. Oh my gosh, love these for whatever beverage makes you happy, whether you're wound tight like me or sexy like Tisha. You've got it for both of us.
I never thought about that.
One for each. so anyway, yeah, so this is our hutch, and it's fun to play with it and to change things up and whatnot. We do have one of our favorite things from our customers are zipper tassels. These are the best, and unfortunately we are very, very limited on our colors.
And why haven't we ordered more?
Because they come from a place that will not be named at the moment. So
that we can't get.
We can't get them right now. So, but we do have yellow, we have orange, we have pink, we have gold. So we can still have
purple,
fun with these. Yeah, magenta,
green.
So there's a few in there yet. But these make, it's amazing the little bit of fun a little tassel will add when you put it on a bag. And we like to dress up our bags with those.
Megan Montgomery. She's watching. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to focus on this corner. I'm going to have Tisha look at the quilt behind. That is called Ombre Carnival. And it's beautiful, made with ombre bloom from B&Company. We do have the pattern. It does take 2 of her dessert rolls. So the dessert rolls are 5 inches wide, and then the length of the width of fabric. And so these are 5-inch strips. And if you want to make the same quilt in this large, the size that it is, which is 67.5 by 81, so it is a good size quilt. It does take 2 of these, and then what she's used is her ombre. I forgot now. Ombre dots.
Bloom.
No, her ombre dots, her gold.
Oh.
This is what she's used for her metallic, ombre confetti metallic. That's the gold dots that you're seeing. So then you would need a little bit of yardage of that, which we do have also. You would need 1 yard and 5/8 of the gold confetti.
Boy, when you look at this through the quilt, through the camera, you see all kinds of things
threads.
on here. Yeah. Like, I didn't see it before. Now you look at it through the camera and you see all kinds of stuff.
And so we do have, it's a beautiful kit. It's not, we don't have a kit anymore. It's a beautiful quilt that can easily be put together. And we do have the supplies to do that. So it's Ombre Carnival. Okay. And then
if you're liking all of this.
oh, if you're liking all this, I can't see them right now, but do you know how much fun it is to see the hearts and the thumbs going up and down? Because it's like an explosion. So anyway,
they'll pop up. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying this.
Yes.
See,
Oh,
there
look
we
at that.
go. There's
I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
oh my gosh. See, that looks like an explosion of love. I love it. Love it. And you can see our little fox. So as we go through the store, you will see we have a number of the Funky Friends factory. So Fox is number 1. We've got him with his
There's a little
pattern.
pattern. Look at them all.
Yep.
See them all, the
Oh, the hearts
and
and the thumbs! Yay!
Yay.
If you could see me right now, I'm jumping up and down, but she's not going to show you that.
Hold on.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, you can.
No, I can't. Okay.
Woo! Yay! It makes me smile. It makes me jump up and down when I see all the hearts. Okay, gotta make my family proud.
Okay.
Woo! You tell Tate and Levi that their aunt can dance any way she wants on Facebook Live. My sister didn't think so. Anyway, that's my sister, my baby sister. So I'll take care of her later. Anyway, the other thing underneath the fox pattern was a jelly roll rug, and I have one under my sewing machine right now. And I can't even tell you how. Oops! Shoot! Spoiler! Anyway, the jelly roll rug is a really cool thing to make. And we have our sample here. We have patterns for the jelly roll rug, the colossal, if you really want to make a big one, and the rectangular ones. So that's the jelly roll. Okay. Boy, we haven't gotten very far.
No.
I love our shop. I'm going to have her pan around here real quick and then come back. Because we do have yardage for ombre bloom. So if you don't want to do carnival, there's all kinds of different beautiful things you can do. And if you look at ombre bloom, it's a, what's the word? Ombre. It's an ombre. Sorry. You can see that it's going to be lighter in the middle. This one you can actually cut back quarters of because it goes top to middle, middle to the bottom. Whereas there's another ombre I'm going to show you in a little bit that you can't cut back quarters of because you won't get the full benefit of the, but you can still, it's still gorgeous fabric. It's not that you can't use it, you just won't have the whole ombre part of it. So, okay. So then this wall here is on the back side, and you can see that this looks out to the street, and you can see how, I don't know, there's probably too much glare, but the trees are green, the grass is green. All this rain has been fabulous for Texas because everything's turning green, or I should say greener. So we've got sun prints here. So if you like Allison Glass, we have a really nice collection of her sun prints. We do have a couple layer cakes of her sun print, no jelly rolls. We have, this is 7 Seas, and I'll show you later we have a kit that's made out of the 7 Seas line, and that's by Wyndham Fabrics. And then we've got our Dream Big panels here, and we have a gorgeous collection of our Dream Big panels. Lots of different things that you can do with them, and there's such a variety of beautiful colors. So I'm going to just show you one. This is yellow. Just stunning. Lots of fun things. You can learn to free motion quilt on it. You can work on your, not that you want to work on it there, but it's a good time to just try different things and enjoy quilting, and you have a beautiful panel when you're done with it.
Lori's mom is watching. I love the tour of the store. So pretty.
Hi, Mom. Love you. And then this is the leaf panel. She's going to find projects. She'll go, Lori, you can make me one of those. Lori, I'd love that. And her birthday's coming up, so who knows what she'll get. So here is the leaf. Dream big, but this time we've got a leaf. And we've got it in 2 colorways. This colorway that has the purple on the outer edge, and then the other one is more rusts and reds. So that's the Dream Big panels by Hoffman. And there's some really, really fun things you can do with that.
Hey, Sheila. I'm behind the camera right now, Sheila. Lori, my manager, is doing the store tour.
So here, now you stay here, but I'm going to run around here. So for those of you who haven't been here before, this is our checkout counter. And so this is where we would take care of you. We would take your purchase. We put you in our system if you're not in there yet because we have a great rewards program. And in your birthday month, you get 25% off one item. And then we always wrap our packages. Unless you don't want it wrapped, we honor that too. But we like to use our turquoise tissue paper. We wrap it up and put it in our bag for you. Because then when you get home and you open it up again, you've just gotten a present. And so it's a lot of fun. So we enjoy helping our customers from this area right here. And then you'll see behind me, this is one of our classes that will hopefully be held sometime in the near future. Foundation paper piecing. We have binding classes. And then a little bit over here, this is our beginner quilt top class. So that's the quilt that you work on for that. So we usually have this kind of changes, and we have different things. My favorite thing, sewing forever, housework whenever. Yeah, but I do like to vacuum. I do vacuum. But And I do other.
Do we have a T-shirt of that one?
Oh, I do. Yes, it's in the front window. But
I thought we did. Okay.
Well, we'll do it. So here you can see our T-shirts.
Some of them.
Some of them. Queen of the Iron Thrones. Now, unfortunately, we are limited on sizes right now because when they first come in, we have an influx and we sell out of all the sizes that a lot of people the most popular sizes, and that happens everywhere. But so just be careful and check the size chart. And unfortunately, sometimes you might find out you can't find your size, but you might find something.
Yeah.
It'll work.
And
we will order more, but we obviously can't right now.
Yeah, we can't order anything because our printer isn't working.
Right.
The lady who does our printing isn't working right now.
Yeah. So Queen of the Iron Thrones, Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, only in Texas, licensed to carry a 60 millimeter, and that would be a rotary cutter. And then as we get to the other ones, we have 3 others that I'll show you. Okay. So this is our cash wrap or whatever you call it. Now I'm going to have her back up because I want to show you something that's on a corner of our cash wrap. And this is a fun little special for today. So it's April, which means Christmas is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months away. So can you imagine if we got started now on our Christmas projects, how much fun that could be? We have kits. They are on the website. They are on sale. Now, how do we do that with the website? We always have to have a code, don't we? Time out. Little pause for a thought. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
You can call us on the phone. You can call us on the phone and order it. And let me back up. I'm going to back up. We have 4 Christmas quilt kits. We have 2 of them that feature Robin Pickens' line. If you're familiar with Robin Pickens, she did Abbey Rose, she did Sweet Pea and Lily, she's done Dear Mom, The Peonies, just fabulous lines. So this one is a wall quilt, and it's called Cardinal's Christmas Wreath. We actually kitted it for the larger size, but it actually comes in 2 different, you can make it in two different sizes. There you can see the layer cake that's in there. It's $94.99, comes with everything except for the backing. It's 54.5 by 60. That's the larger of the 2. You can make the smaller one, but there's enough fabric in there. Okay. And so this is Robin Pickens. The other one by Robin Pickens is called Jubilant Song. And we've actually created the kit for the one with the black background. Okay. And so if you flip it over here, it's 60.5 by 67.5. You do need 4 yards of backing. It's $84.99 and it's 25% off today. Yeah. Okay. This one, okay, I really want to make this one, but she's laughing at me. Or do we have thumbs up? Do we have thumbs going up? Do we have Christmas trees going up?
Almost, not yet.
Okay. I did something and I'm not sure what it was. Okay, Holiday Hutch. Very fun. If I had more time in my life, this would be the first one I make because I love cake stands. It just looks like a hutch. And I think it's the cutest thing in the world. But Tisha won't let me make it because she knows I already have too many things in my quilting room that haven't been finished yet. And then you can see. Now, it comes with a panel. He's actually not part of the kit, but because you get the entire panel, you have some extra little pictures in there. So very fun. Holiday Hutch. And the last one is Merry and Bright by Kate Spain. And it showcases one of her lines. It's 50.25 by 62.75. The name of the line is escaping me at the moment. Teresa would know. Merry and Bright. If any of you know the line, let us know. It has the little polar bears on it. It's the sweetest little Christmas line. So if anybody remembers what it's called.
It might be called Merry and Bright.
It might be. I don't remember.
I don't remember
anyway,
off the top of my head.
I digress. Here are 4 Christmas kits.
How big is the hutch one? Somebody asked.
I forgot to tell, sorry. The hutch is 52 by 76. And it's $129.99.
And we'll do a code on the computer. Your code will be Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas, and you'll get your discount with that.
So 20% off today. Okay. So now, let's mosey. Should we go over here? Okay.
We'll go wherever you want.
let's see. Should I do a handstand? No, I can't do that.
Oh my, no.
I used to do cartwheels. Okay, no. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, and then anybody have questions? Anybody have comments?
What about those ombres over there?
We're getting there. Okay, we'll get there. We're almost there. Okay, Abby Rose. This is Robin Pickens' newest collection. We have layer cake. We have the jelly rolls. We have the mini charms, which if you like the English paper piece, these are great for Hexies. Beautiful, beautiful collection. It has thatched inside of it. I'll show you this because it's stunning. We do not have yardage. We weren't able to get it from Moda, but she's got, oh my gosh, this is stunning. Just stunning.
We will.
Not yet. It'll be coming. Yes. And then we have the charm packs. And then we have some fun books. So we've got Love Jelly Roll Quilts. This one is a lot of fun, playing with patchwork and sewing. Just fun ideas, different sizes of fabrics, different ideas. Cork. You've got a snap flap notebook cover, two-faced pillowcase, Positively Petite coasters. If you're looking for just some cute, quick things to make, this is a fabulous, fabulous book. It's called Patchwork and Sewing, playing with patchwork and sewing.
Barb says, round off from Lori?
Haven't done one in 10 years. I might get hurt. 2468. Barb knew me when I used to do round offs, so just don't you forget, girl. And then Sister Sampler Quilts. So just some fun books. Okay? Then we're going to come on over here. This is called Pop Dots. Fun collection with the dots. It's by Wyndham. Great for backings, backgrounds. Okay, then come down here. This is Figo. We actually did a fat quarter bundle last week with Figo with their Flora. And then we also, for those of you who like to make garments, this is rayon. So these 3 bolts here are rayon. And I have a pattern all picked out. Of course, you know, if Barb knows me, it's, yeah, I have the pattern, but that's it. $17.99, beautiful. I mean, it would be a great summer dress. Skirt, top. A top, actually, you know, something like this, you could actually, it would be great to have this out of rayon. It'd be a lot of fun. Okay? This wall, so we have now just made a circle around the room. And I'm going to just run around the circle so you can see.
Oh my.
See? I'm ahead of you.
Yes, you are. I'm trying not to make everybody dizzy.
We're back at the beginning. Okay, so if I would have come to the left instead of the right.
Okay, I'll turn around.
Okay, then I would have come this way. And you can see here's a couple more furry friends. Funky Friends Factory. We have the cat, Patch the Pussycat. We have Heather the Hippo. We have our Hexie pillow, which Tisha has shown before. And then we have a couple more lines here. This is Gemstones. It's an ombre I'm going to show you. I'll show you right now. This is the ombre I was talking about that literally goes top to bottom. So if you cut a fat quarter, you're going to get half of it. Which still works because they do have layer cakes. So it's kind of fun to see. But you can see the ombre goes all the way from one selvage to the other selvage. And it's all different throughout. Just gorgeous. Really a neat quilt. This one is red hot. Woohoo! Hot, hot, hot! Okay, sorry. Oh, Tisha's just so hot. She's got shorts on and short sleeves. I've got long pants on, and so we turn the air so that she's not hot and then I'm not cold, so we're all happy. The weather has been so up and down, I don't know what I'm supposed to wear, so you get what you get. Okay, this is another one of the ombres, and it's gorgeous. You can just see how it goes from selvage to selvage with the different colors.
I'm going to come up close.
Yep. And it's called Gemstones.
Justin Copeland, my brother-in-law.
Hey!
Diane Poor says she loves that purple. It is so
It's
pretty.
called Purple Crush. Purple Crush. You can see a soda. You know, Orange Crush, Purple Crush, Grape Crush.
And if you look online for these, you're going to find them under fabrics Oh my gosh, look at that one.
Yep,
Under
and that's really
fabrics and gemstones.
So go to fabric groupings.
Fabric groupings.
Fabric groupings, and then
and
find
then gemstones.
and you'll see.
Look at this one.
There's actually, we have one fat quarter bundle. Sorry, I go too fast sometimes.
Oh, it's okay.
I've been told all my life to slow down. Still haven't.
Aren't they gorgeous?
We do have one fat quarter bundle. Gemstones. It's Riley Blake. It's $104.99. And so these are fat quarters, so it'll be interesting to see when you open them up how they've, you know, I'm sure they cut half and half, but you've got a great selection here. There's 30 pieces in here. So, I mean, talk about a stunning quilt. I mean, that would just be amazing. And we also have one layer cake. One layer cake. Okay.
On one of these, oh, this one, the little squares right here are metallic. Not all of them are. This one is metallic. See these little pieces? Yeah. It doesn't show metallic. This one is a silver metallic. Doesn't show it on the camera, but they are metallic.
Very stunning.
Gives it a little tiny bit of sparkle.
Okay. And then below it, we have The Opposites by Marsha Dursey. And so she's got some great black and whites and grays. And when we get to the back of the store, Tisha's going to show you a quilt that has been created with these. So keep this in mind as we go back there, okay? Down here is Liz Elliott. It's her greatest hits, volume 1. Oh, these are fun. We've even paired, you'll have seen some of these when we were doing fat quarter bundles. This even has a little bit of gold metallic in it. And you can see she's got a gamut of colors. So we've got the, you know, fuchsia, purpley, got pink, red, silver. Really cool line. And then as she pans up, you've got this collection, which is a combination of Anna Maria Horner's Conservatory line, and it's also Shannon Brinkley. So you've got Shannon Brinkley intermixed with Anna Maria, and then it continues here. Beautiful, beautiful. I pulled this out the other day. One of my favorites. It's called, it's Anna Maria's Lotus, and the color's Midnight. And I just think it's just stunning. I mean, this is Shannon Brinkley, Free Spirit. Just vibrant, great fabrics. So that's this collection here. Then we have English paper piecing. I will not dwell on this because we already had an entire segment. If you missed it last Monday, you'll hear all about English paper piecing. I'm going to have her, we kind of forgot about the stuff on the walls. Here you've got Norman Nanette. This is Elizabeth Hartman's pattern, and it's to the left. You can make one, and it's about 30 inches, or you can make a whole set of them. If you like Romeo and Juliet, it's very fun. We've got Laura Heine. We've got her hip hop bunny that Tisha created. We do classes when we're open. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's got fabulous. Laura Heine has so many different patterns, and just, I mean, it's the artistic nature that comes out in you when you do them. It's just really cool, and you'd be amazed. You're like, oh, I can't do that. Oh yeah, you can. It's just fun, and each one is unique and different. So we do have a number of her patterns, and that's going to be over here when Tisha's going to pan to the Compass quilt. It's called Compass Point. I showed you a line called 7 Seas. We do have this we have 2 kits of Compass Point. It's 60 by 60. It's stunning with the map, the compass. Barb, if you want to do some geography lessons, you could make a quilt with this and show your boys. I'm sure they already know though, because you're the geo buff. She knows where everything is. Anyway, so very cool, very cool. Below that is a table that moves around. Sometimes it's here, sometimes when Lori gets decides to move things, it ends up in another place. But we've got our different clubs. So when we are up and running as a full service quilt store, not just online and curb service, we have a number of clubs that are fun, and you've probably heard about them. I'm just going to show you real quick. The first class book, this is the one with the metal clasps. Very fun projects. We have Pin Pals, which is a variety of different pin cushions, shapes, sizes, lots of fun. And then we have the Zaka from the Heart. We've got some really fun projects. The one I have out here right now is the basket. There's a date night clutch. There's a little coaster. Just all kinds of fun things there. Okay? And then if Tisha turns behind her, kind of on the other side, first of all, show them our really cool chandelier. This is our really cool chandelier. It's made out of paper.
I was going to say it's very expensive from IKEA. I think it was like $27.
And then she's going to show you what's hanging on the other part of the lampshade. And this is the sloth. So this is another one of the funky friends. And this is our sloth. His name is Slowpoke. So if you're not familiar with the funky friends, she's out of Australia and she makes the coolest stuffed animals. So here you're just going to see some different collections. When we don't have the entire line left anymore, we kind of bring them back here. We've got our canvas here. As you can see, I don't know if you've seen through the pictures though, we have fat quarters cut. So we do make fat quarter bundles, we do all kinds of things. Are there any hearts? Hearts for fat quarters? Thumbs up for fat quarters?
They're coming.
Okay.
They're coming.
I'm going to do the splits. Oh no, can't do that anymore either.
Oh my.
Needless to say, I used to be able to do round offs.
There's thumbs up and hearts. There you go.
Yes. Yeah. So this is just, these are some different lines. We've got a little bit of Cat Happy left. We've got the canvas and whatnot. So yeah. So we're gonna come on around here. Our pattern standard. So you'll see. Actually, I'm gonna stop it right here. We do love Krista. We love all of our designers. Krista Moser, though, as she's close to our heart, she actually was able to come to our studio, our shop, it was a year ago in February. And it was just so fun to have her and her energy here. She's got some really fun patterns. And if you go to our website and you go to patterns, you'll see we have a section on Krista Moser. And then you can just see Krista Moser's patterns. And we're out of this one. This is a popular one, Hollow Star.
Because, why is it a popular one?
It's a popular one because it's just...
On the wall?
What?
Because it's on the wall?
No, this is Summer Swag.
Oh, Summer Swag.
Summer Swag. No, this one is the
Sorry.
one that has the stars.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's popular because of the stars and it's
Oh, wait a minute.
patriotic. It makes
Okay,
a
there we
great
go.
picnic. It would make a great picnic blanket.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the other one that's great, and we do sell out of this one a lot too, is Summer Swag. And that's because we do a class on it, and you can see it on the wall here.
Yep, I'll go behind you.
Sorry.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Christina teaches the Krista Moser Summer Swag class. And then right behind our patterns, and you'll see this as you look on our website, you'll see the different patterns. But we have our little standard here, and you can see we like to group them together a lot of times by the designer. Oh, I will say though, I'm going to interject for a second. So Robin Pickens has that great new line. She's also the one who did Thatched. So those of you who might have gotten a Thatched jelly roll, she's got this fabulous line. This pattern is called Definite Plus, and it's made for a jelly roll or a honey bun. And a honey bun is the really tiny one. It's 1.5 versus 2.5. And so this is a really cool pattern. Sorry. I
And
moved
did
too
you
fast.
know that with the thatched line, she designed it so you can use the front or the back of the fabric when you are quilting? The front of it is going to be the more vibrant color, and the back of it is going to be a toned down color, kind of a little bit not as strong.
Okay.
So who are you again?
Me? I am Lori with Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and today is April 6th.
Uh-huh.
It's 2:45. You know, those of you who are out there, it's hilarious because Tish and I can't believe how fast the time goes when we're going, you mean it was an hour? You mean it took me that long? But for me, it's so fun because I'm going, look at this, look at this, look at this. And for those of you who've never been here before, you can actually see now where the fun stuff that you're getting is coming from. So I can't believe how how quickly the time passes. So I just have a little bit more and then we're almost done.
Yep. And incidentally, because I see a lot of people checking in for the first time, we take turns doing the podcast as Noelle gets mad at me. The live videos. Lori does it sometimes. I do it sometimes. It's a lot of talking. It's hard to do it for an hour. It's a lot of fun. So we take turns doing it so that neither one of us get too tired.
And that way you get to see a different face.
Yes, yes.
Okay. We also have some really fun Elizabeth Hartman patterns.
Yes.
So these are really cool. And then we've got a color one. Okay.
That dress right there, the Fen dress, would be really cute in that
Rayon.
in the rayons that we showed you.
Yes.
Now stay tuned, because when we reopen and business gets back to normal, we're going to do this as a block of the month. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Kathy Massey says she got her order today.
Yay!
And
Happy
Krisha got her order today.
Okay. So, a really great line for blenders, for colorful quilts, for whatever. This is a line from RJR called Hopscotch, and it is a lot of fun. You can see very colorful. It's great to add in as blenders, and as I pull together fat quarter bundles, we might pull two of those out. They have little tiny designs. Each of them has a different one. For example, this yellow one is called Deconstructed Daisies. But you'll also see those deconstructed daisies in different colors. Maybe it's in blue. Actually, this is more of a teal. Sorry. And you'll see them in green. So they've taken all these different shapes and created them in a variety of different colors. I'll show you one of my favorites. Love this one. The swirls. And then this is another stunning one. This is called, I can't remember, crosshatch weave maybe. But anyway, you just have a little bit of color in there, and whether you've got it in this one, it comes in, let's see, here it is in kind of a reddish orange. It's like, they're like tone on tone, but yet they're not, they just give some vibrancy to the quilts. So Hopscotch by RJR is really fun, really, really fun. Okay. Lots of fat quarters. And spotted. Yeah, so these are really cool. These little Aster Ann, they're wool felt complete kits that you can embellish. So we'll go into detail some other day, but they're just a real fun thing. But you'll see them on the website, and they come with all the different things you need to add to them. Up above that is the red geese that Tisha had talked about and shown you how to do the flying geese. We've got our solids, a little bit of grunge, spotted. That's where she's going to go next. Then we'll carry around here. Don't show this part. She's not going to show you our workspace because it's not up to Lori's likeness.
I tell her it's a workspace right now, and so it looks like we're working.
Tone on tone.
Which
white.
I happen to love a workspace. It gets my creativity going.
Tone on tone. Composition is a favorite. This is a composition. We have more of this in the back. Great background fabric. We've got, this is bedrock, blacks and grays. And then the last thing I'll show you is the 108s.
Yes.
And these are 108s.
And what is a 108?
A 108 is fabric that's 108 inches wide. And what's great about it is, depending on the quilt size you make, you might not have to piece your back together. And so that makes a lot of people happy when they don't have to piece. And if you've never seen Tula's Big Bananas, here's Tula's Big Bananas. Whoops. Mm-hmm. So, very fun. And then we do have a little bit of Cuddle Minky and a few more 108s over on this side that she'll show you. And the Minky's 58 inches wide.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to have her pan up, because then after she pans, then you're going to go up and you're going to see this is the back of our shop. And now you can see where I took you. So love seeing those hearts. For those of you who have never been here before, it's Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. We are very proud of our little shop, and it makes us happy, and we love our customers dearly, and we are so grateful for the support that we're getting from those that are close by and those that are far away. We love it, and we love seeing you guys. Now, I have something else I want Tisha to show first.
Well, we were also going to show the notions, where notions are.
Oh, goodness, we do have notions. We do have notions. We got to do it quick. Turn, though, and show Drunkard's Path. Please. Pretty please. This is the quilt that I told you about with the black and white called Opposites. The Opposites by Marsha Dursey. This quilt is a free pattern on which website? I can't remember.
I think it's Wyndham. I have to look and see.
We'd have to look and see. But
We're going to be
anyway,
doing a class on it.
It's using the Drunkard's Path block lock. And one of our sample makers, Anne, she made this one, and it just turned out beautiful.
Yep, and she's going to be teaching a class for us when we get back to normal.
Yes. So, a needle pulling thread, as my husband would tell me.
Yes.
We do have batting, but you can see that online. And we do have notions. We love our Aurifil thread. We have a nice collection of Aurifil thread colors. We usually have even more colors, but unfortunately we have not been able to get an order lately. But we have this great Acorn glue. If you've never used the Acorn precision piecing glue, this is top of the line, stunning. Candy can tell you over and over. She did an entire quilt using this glue as her little seams pins. Instead of using pins, she used this, and she had hurt her hand, and this was her lifesaver. So Candy, she's one of our employees, she loves it, and it's fabulous. So we've got a few notions by Annie Stiletto. I love this. I have this at home. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I needed a stiletto until I started using one. Great stiletto on one end. It does have a protective plastic, so I can't hurt myself, and it has a little pressing tool on the other side. Fabulous tool. Here's our magic wands that Tisha showed you about. Magic pins, Aurifil thread. We've got temporary adhesive, flatter. If you've never used flatter, I love this for getting out my creases. It makes my fabric nice and flat. And Fig is fabulous. This is their luxury hand cream. Oh, love them. And we have it in also Celebration. Okay, over here then you'll see our long arm area. So we've got some ruler work quilting, straight line quilting. We have Angela Walters machine rulers. We've got the gloves. And
Not really long arm, free motion.
free motion. Sorry.
Quilting,
I'm sorry, I said
quilt
long
top
words.
quilting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then all kinds of needles. Don't forget to change your needles. We have a fabulous couch here. So this, woohoo, is when Lori gets tight. No, take my nap here. This is our man corner. So they get their man bag and they come and sit here and they can relax and take it easy in this is a great couch. Okay, Scrap Happens, another shirt. One of our other samples. We are unfortunately out of the pattern right now, so don't fall in love with the pattern, fall in love with the fabrics. This is done with thatched. It's done with the charm pack of thatched. And foundation paper piecing and traditional piecing. And then I'm gonna spin it fast, so turn it fast. No, I'm joking. Let's see how fast we can spin.
Oh no. You're gonna fall down. Behave.
Okay. Woo! Should I spin this too? Sorry. Oh, I am getting dizzy.
Yeah, no doubt.
For that. Woo! Okay. Specialty pens. It's sew line. We've got for if you're marking and you want it to go away with water, if you want it to go away with air. You've got seam guides. We've got the little pieces of leather thimbles, frameless paper piecing, a pressing sheet, blue refills, fine fabric marker and eraser, cutting. If you don't own any Karen K. Buckley scissors, blue handled, green handled, the best. Needles. The reason they're the best is because they have these little tiny serrated edges that make cutting, whether it's for English paper piecing, if it's for Laura Heine, whatever you're cutting, they are the best. I love them. They're great. Glow line tape. We've got Thread Magic. Pins if you run out. Rotary cutters, blades. Ruler quilting, Westerly rulers. We've got the ruler foot. We normally hold classes on that too. Not right now. But we have samplers, we've got feathered leaf, all kinds of Westerly rulers. And the Spiniflex, the templates. This is great if you're going to do those mini mosaics. Get a pair of tweezers while you're at it, that would be helpful. And then we can do some more spinning. There's more on there, but I didn't want to show you everything.
Lori, you're going to fall down.
To pick me up. Woo! Okay, we have 2 of the t-shirts. So we're going to walk to the front of the store. And I haven't shown you every single thing. You got to have something to find on the website. But we're going to just kind of, mosey on back to the front. I'm not sure what he's doing. What's that?
Aramark, what does he want?
He wants to park there.
Oh.
Just temporarily. He's letting him get a sandwich. Okay.
Oh.
Flip-flops and shop hops. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
And Sewing Forever, Housework Whenever. And you'll notice their V-necks, they actually fit very nicely. The fabric is wonderful. They're cozy, they're fun. So, we are back at the front of the store, and it was an hour! So, hopefully you guys enjoyed walking through Not Your Mama's Quilt Store. Like I said, we love our customers. We are so appreciative for all the orders and for keeping us going here. And we're hoping to bring sunshine and smiles into your life right now. This craziness that's just kind of hard to fathom. I mean, it's just kind of weird. But anyway, we are enjoying reaching out to you guys and sharing our fun stuff with you. I'm going to run to the back very fast and get my little piece of paper.
What does Noelle do? Do, 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 do.
I am Lori with Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. Tisha is behind the camera today. You can call us, 972-612-2641. We are here Monday through Friday from 12 to 2, especially to answer the phone and for people to pick up the orders, whatever we might need. If you call at a different time, leave a message. We do listen to them. You can send us an email at info@notyourmamasquiltstore.com, and it's all just one word for that. And we will get to them as soon as possible. We appreciate your patience. It is just the 2 of us working here, getting things all set up and ready for you guys. Last thing, we do have the 4 Christmas kits that are very fun. They're 20% off today. The code online will be Christmas. If you want to call us and purchase them over the phone, that works too. 20% off today.
How do they find them on the website?
So on the website, you're actually going to go to shop, and then you'll go to the option. There's actually a kit
section
tab, and you click on kits, and it's going to show you the compass point, and it's going to show you the Christmas ones. I think those are the only kits we have right now.
And then when you check out, you put the code in.
Put the code in Christmas, and it'll give you 20% off the Christmas kits. Okay? Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so glad that you could be here with us. Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, Plano, Texas, sending you love from us. Have a great night. A great day, actually. Bye-bye.